So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. The changeup missing, and we're underway here in Game 4. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Makes the grab, and there's one away. And stepping in for Boston, Romy Gonzalez. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back. And getting the start, Brayan Bello.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And he held back according to Rusty Valentine. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And up next for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Anthony under it. Brings it in. 2 down. And next up for the Tigers, Taylor Ward. That's outside. And that's ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one hammered. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. The 4th game of the World Series. At the plate, Roman Anthony. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 1-0. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Ripped to third and caught.
Wow, that was an awesome leaping catch. Great reactions, great athleticism, and he snatched that thing out of the air, and he robbed him of a base hit.
Swing and a ground ball, and it gets by him. Here's Trevor Story. On the ground. And it's through for a hit. And the postseason success continues for him. To third. Tag. Got him. And next for the Red Sox, Rob Refsnyder. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And that's just foul. Refsnyder measures 6 feet even in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he's a native of South Korea. 2 outs. Runner on to go again. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Outside, ball one. And another ball.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Outside corner, there's a strike. Check swing called strike. And the count is filled up. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So digging in, Kyren Paris. And that one fouled off. Swung on, belted. Durant under it. Makes the catch. One down. And the batter now, Wenzel Perez. First pitch, not close. Out there to center. He's under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away. Digging in, Logan O'Hoppe. Just missed. Tying run is at first here in Game 4 of the World Series.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That one fouled off. Pitch misses. 2-2. Got him. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back at Comerica Park, here's the second baseman, Ceddanne Rafaela. Bunt attempt, popped up. Torkelson puts it away for the out. And there's one away. So the lineup flips over. Now batting Jarren Duran. And ball one. Line drive, takes it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Gonzalez, the next to hit, takes ball one. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. Cannonball coming. And they add on. It's 2-0. Here's Jose Ramirez. Popped out and fouled ground first time through. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
0-1.
Red Sox leading it by 2. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Nice job of driving that.
Here goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning. Back here in Detroit, set for the bottom of the third. Now the third baseman, Zach McKinstry. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Line drive, caught.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Foul ball there. Red Sox by 2. Ball 1 there. Next one in the dirt. There's a swing and a drive. Raging back towards the wall. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Joe Adell digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a foul straight back. Pitch misses there. And a count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Roman Anthony. Skubal back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Here's the 0-2. Cut out and miss. Struck him out. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 0 for 1 so far. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 down. Now here is Carlos Narvaez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one hit 97 on the gun. That one drilled left field. Base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
All over that one right there. Against good pitchers, you got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Rafael Montero.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Story at the plate now. That's ball 1. And that one clips the corner. Narvaez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next pitch is outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
On the ground to third. Whips it across. And that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and it's a 1-run game.
Well, back within one, as he brings home the run. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now, Spencer Torkelson. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Ground ball left side, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. Back to first, and that is a double play. And next to hit for Detroit, Kyren Paris.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
That's out number 3. We go to the top of the 5th. Now at the plate, Rob Refsnyder. The left-hander on now, Tyler Holton.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Outfield playing pretty shallow. Cut on and lifted in the air. Carpenter hauls it in for the out. And a quick out number 1. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Holton measures 6 feet 2 inches, 200 pounds, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2018. That's to third. And that is out number 2. And here is Jarren Duran. 0 for 2 in this one. Infield looks like they're expecting a bunt with speed at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ward. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Wenceel Perez. Swing and a foul out of play. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Pitch is in the dirt. 1-2 the count.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And that skips in the dirt. That one is absolutely belted. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. And a great start to the inning. A leadoff triple puts the tying run at third. Runner at third, nobody out. O'Hoppe now at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
No, he held up. And that one is lifted in the air. Duran settles underneath it. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. Throw cut off. Now to the plate. And he's safe. Tie ball game. Up next for Detroit, Zach McKinstry. That one out to right. Del Castillo makes the grab, and there's two gone. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Gleyber Torres. He represents the go-ahead run. Little chopper rolls foul. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 2. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Just like that, they move in front. It's 3-2. Back to the top of the order now. Here's Joe Adell. Inside and it hit him.
Well, on the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters back up to the plate as quickly as possible.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 2 runs across in the inning late here in Game 4. Outside low. Now 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Adell off of first with 2 away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here in Detroit, top 6. And here's the first baseman, Romy Gonzalez. The pitch. Ground ball, left side. Over to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Jose Ramirez up next for the Red Sox. And that one is in for a strike. Line drive, and it's caught for the out. Here's the left fielder, Roman Anthony.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some
well, he settles under it in left. And back at Comerica Park. Well, we go bottom 6, and now Taylor Ward. Up the middle, a dive, nice stop, the throw, and very nicely done for the out. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Outside. Base is empty, 1 away here in Game 4 of the World Series. Just missed.
That's a ball.
That one missed.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
We got full count.
And they'll do it again. And there's a fly ball deep right field. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. And now here is Kyren Paris. That's off the inside corner. And that is ball 1. A swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
1-1.
Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down. And now it's going to be Wenzel Perez. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. First and second, 2 outs. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Logan O'Hoppe swings through that one. 0-1. That clips the corner.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where...
Now that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's Gurriel. Bolton back to work. Fought off foul. That's inside. And the count even 1-1. And the sweeper misses for a ball. Line drive, base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
New pitcher for the Tigers, Grant Herter.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. A one-run lead late here in Game 4.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Snuck the fastball by him. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. And that is out of play. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a chopper out to short. And Story is out.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
So they're down to their final out. And now, Adrian Del Castillo trying to deliver as the hero. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And that'll do it. The Tigers strand the tying run on base to win.
Well, you can tell these players feel great and also relieved to even up the series. There's so much on the line. You've worked so hard to get here. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Game 7 in this series.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
3-2 the final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.